My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train. We're going to be playing Random and Covenant, you best believe it's 25. We're back on that 25 BS right now. Well, if I've ever seen a promising start, it's this one. 2 Steel Enhancers, so we will have the ability to make sure that Tethys survives Sweep and Thorns. 2 Titan's Tooth, as well as a Mollusk Mage. Just... Awoken and Stygian both have good tanks, so I can find a tank in either of them for Tethys. And obviously they have really good utilization of spell synergy, and incant triggers in particular. Whenever a card with Consumer's Blade, restore 5 Pyre health. We have none at the moment. There are a couple we would pick up in Awoken. I like hammered chestplates though. It's a little nice to have against the sweeps. Take a Tethys Titan Bane with the Chill Wind ability here. Ooh, yeah, that's easy. We'll take the Chill Wind here because it's going to make our life a lot easier. Start buffing you as though you're going to be my tank. Great. And then Frozen Lance. Do I go Mollusk Mage or just Train Suit, I guess? Okay. I can't guarantee that I'm going to draw Titan's Tooth next turn, so I can't believe... Why do they sometimes just not cast? Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to take it down this round. Titan's Tooth, we've got it. Whew. Alright, no damage taken. We Helical Crystallis. You don't turn it down when you see it. Vine Grasp, Restoration, Detonation, and Sharpen. It really depends on what we get as a tank for this run as to which of these is the most important for us. I'll take a Sharpen. It should be useful regardless of who I put it on. So incant to gain 3 armor. Or rejuvenate to gain spikes. We don't have much healing in the deck. Huh. We don't have much healing in the deck and we don't have sweep, so we take the Thorned Hollow. It's our pseudo sweep. Now I wish I'd taken Restoration Detonation because, of course, but couldn't have known what tank I was going to get at the time. I don't think I need, hang on, Stygian Sweepers though. They could still be really useful. No. Is it going to be an it's not going to be, it's not necessarily even going to be an incant flaw. Okay. Nice. Icy Silophyte is exactly who I wanted there. Go for it. Wish there was a multi-strike there, but I'll take the +10. I can't re-roll and get multi-strike. I can't re-roll and get quick. Do I give incant gain armor to a Thorned Hollow? No. Yes? No. Yes? Takes damage every single turn, so it'll lose the armor, and then it'll lose health, and then I just have to heal it back up, but... Yeah... Okay, I'll take it, but only because other upgrades aren't really important on that unit. I'm also going to reroll, and then... Okay, there we go. Hearts time. Yeah, it's not like there are a bunch of other upgrades I'm specifically looking for on that unit. Start of battle means you per on each floor. That's fine. Hopefully we don't draw Silophyte first, but if we do, we'll just sack 9 health. Nice, we don't. So we're not really going to play Silophyte at all this time. That's fine. Oh, I should have cast 2 spells there because of the incant triggers. Of course. Hey, I can actually get them with the Silophyte here. Nice. Get him, Silophyte. It's actually enough for you to live as well. Okay. I should probably Titan's Tooth that bottom line. Stack up some Frostbite while I can, especially if we get the ability to Titan's Tooth again. Easiest kill. So we took 3 damage that whole time. We got our extra 75. Energy Siphon, Flash Freeze, Helical Crystallis. I think we need a second Helical Crystallis, especially with an Icy Silophyte stacking the spell weakness. We really want like another large spell. Restoration Detonation. It's exactly what I was asking for. I'd love to give magic power to the Restoration Detonation. Stygian Unit Artifact. No, I'm going for the Pyre Health and the Merchant. Plus 10 magic power goes to Restoration Detonation first. Okay, I'm also going to decrease the cost of a Helical Crystallis and then reroll. We're not going to be able to take this if it's Holdover, and I'd be sad if it was, but thankfully it's not. Nice. What do we got in the event, though? Random Umbra consumable. Could be morsels. It could be capacity. It could be divine shield. Damage shield, sorry. Melting remnant. Could be reform. Could be... I'm certain other things as well. They're just not coming to mind. Stygian Guard consumable cards. Could be Frostbite. Could be spell weakness. Could be... those. I'm gonna go for Stygian Guard. Yeah, there's the spell weakness. Merchant Spines. I'll take it. With the 2 Helical Crystallises in the deck in particular, I'll definitely take that. I'd like to have something like a Ice Tornado in this deck. Be very happy to see that. Yeah, unfortunately that middle floor is not going to be capable of holding the Thorned Hollow Tethys as well as the Sweeper. The Thorned Hollow is 3? Oh no. Oh no. That's the difference between it and the other tank. I actually can't believe it, but I just assumed it was 2 size for no reason. Oops. Big old whoopsie daisy on my part right there. We should still be fine in this fight. We should still scale way better, but it does... I mean, it makes Mollusk Mages good on that floor. Hang on, am I running a second floor now? Because this has got to be the thinning floor, and then this is the spell weakness floor, and then I guess top is the kill floor? Okay, I'm looking for another tank then. Huh. Okay. I'm into that. It's totally good. I'm fine. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. The Forge Disciple gets past with no health lost. While I would have loved to Titan's Tooth there, I just feel like I could not. I'm going to throw some spell weakness on Daedalus just so that I don't draw back into that card. Okay, I can kill you with a single Frozen Lance next turn, it's fine. Which means I have the ability to get rid of the rest of those. And in fact, I don't even need to kill you with that. Because we've got a very easy kill on Daedalus anyway. Yeah, maybe the space for the spell weakness there is... Sorry, the spell weakness, the spell damage there is actually way better. Unleash the Wildwood Channel Song Adaptive Mutation. I'm going to be cutting those train steers real soon. Channel Song's looking actually pretty good. Mollusk Mage with buff stats. Icy Silophyte with buff stats. Oh my god. Obviously Thorned Hollow with buff stats. That'd be nice. Just have to make sure that I draw that before I draw everything else. Titan Sentry. Should I turn down the Titan Sentry here? I don't think so. I think I'm putting healing in this deck, obviously, as a result of having the Thorned Hollow. So I might as well take another tank that heavily relies on having its health restored. I can't just keep turning down tanks and then go, oh, I didn't get any tanks. My name's Rhapsody, and that's not a tank. That's my impression of me. What do you think? It's energy? Draw? Energy? Energy draw? Dranergy? I'm gonna go for the draw first because I think I'm quite likely to end up taking also reduce the cost of spells by 1 on this floor, or specifically reduce the cost of damage spells on this floor by 1. 75 and then possibly find... Honestly, there is any number of upgrades I want here. Multi-strike, extra health, extra health, extra health. You know, extra health is basically always in there though, so we should be fine on that. Duping something though? I could happily dupe that Restoration Detonation. I actually want that. I want that way more. There's 2 cards in the deck that I still want to get out. Obviously, both Train Stewards, so the Channel Song has fewer targets. But then secondarily, I do desperately want another Helical Crystallis. Agreed. I need the Restoration Detonation because I have 2 tanks that only restore health if you do it to them. And you know you gotta do it to them. Normal sending units gain 6 damage. With that second Restoration Detonation, can we take this? I think so. No! Ryan, you almost made the same mistake as last episode! Will our units die to this? No. Will we live if they get past our floors? Also, no. Are they going to get past our floors consistently? Thorned Hollow needs to be set up on the bottom floor and needs to have just one heal before the Clipped Conduit is fine. We don't have backline targeted damage, do we? Titan's Tooth counts, but unfortunately in the opening hand, it's too costly to play. Helical Crystallis does not count. I think because we only need 1 heal in order to get the Clipped Conduits down, we should be okay. But I think it was important to think whether or not we were going to lose too much Pyre health. Instead, oh god. No. It's fine. Silophyte can sweep on the top line. 615. Oh, dang it. 15. Yes, I'll take that. Yeah, I can't play Tethys. Oh, that hurts. If I play Tethys right now, I just lose Tethys. Put the Train Steward in front, and then Tethys behind. Quill Marksman kills, and then Clipped Conduit kills. Tethys dies. God, waiting a whole cycle for that Tethys is probably going to kill us. Titan Sentry, top line. Thorned Hollow, bottom line. Unfortunately, we also got the Restoration Detonation before, weirdly, we actually saw any minion that would be able to heal from it. Alright. Thank you, Resto Detto. Absolutely essential right there. Gotta go for the Helical Crystallis there, unfortunately. Come on, Restoration Detonation, as well as my... Ooh. Oh my god, am I... Channel Song buffed Tethys? You love to see it. I have to win on this bottom floor. Come on, Restoration and Detonation. Come on. Found it. Got him. So yeah, we did lose a decent amount of health to it, but we did have the ability to take that. So an extra 150 could be hugely transformative. Deep Offering is pretty big. No, wait, we're not doing a bunch of zero costs. We don't need more draw. We need more energy. So double reducing the cost of this just to get a redraw isn't that great. Cuddle Hex. That actually might be good. Icy Silophyte and the Titan Sentry can basically go... Well, they want to go on the second floor is the thing. So that I still have the ability to capitalize on the spell weakness afterwards. Which unfortunately means that, like, unless the top floor is the one with the reduced capacity, we just have a really bad time. We have a really difficult time protecting the Cuddle Hex. I think it has to be focus growth here. Okay. It's another double removal as well as Pyromades over there. I like that, but the Merchant of Steel is also pretty appealing. I think this is more important. Holdover, thank you. Holdover, Restoration, Detonation. That is huge. Monumental. Increase the power level of the Helical Crystallis. Reduce the cost of the Focus Growth. Reroll. Another plus 10, that's great. Put this plus 10 on the other Restoration Detonation. Then reduce the cost of the Focus Growth game. Alright, health is no longer really a concern for us. We could cut Restores, but we still do like the Rejuvenate triggers. I'm cutting the final 2 Train Stewards here. I'm probably going to go over to this way as well next time. Unstable and also reduce the cost of 2 more spells. Probably. It really depends on whether or not we encounter like heavy resistance here. Enemies enter with Spell Shield 2. You have a Master of Light. They have Sweep. Sweep is not that big of a problem for us because we do have the Steel Enhancer as well as the Hammered Chest Plates. The only thing is Spell Shield 2 does protect the damage dealt by Restoration Detonation. So I do have to figure out, do I have the ability to kill an 95 health target if I'm no longer dealing any spell damage to them? I don't think I do. I need to be able to do it regularly as well. As much as I want to use the Seal Enhancer right now, I need to set up the Sentry. So what, we take 4 damage to each of them and then we get the kill on the Master of Light in the next round? No, I'm fine. I'll Helical Crystallis the bottom. Thank you for finally giving me Restoration Detonation, though. Okay. Unfortunate late draw of Channel Song there. But as the deck gets thinner, that's going to be less and less a concern. Okay. Resto Deader. That's already a fine floor by itself as well. Fine. I'm going to start jacking up your spikes. Especially against a target that attacks 5 times in a turn. That's pretty important. Let's do it again, actually. Cool. Now, thankfully, I already know that you're loaded with, yeah, enough Frostbite that you were never going to be living through this. But this should be a little bit of a gut check as well. Because if that wasn't a multi-attacker, would we have lived? Drain. Apply sap 3. Discard a card at random. That'll buy us a lot of time. Healing spells cast on the spell cost -1. God. God, that's so good. We probably have to go capacity after the next boss. Yeah, I'm still into cutting cards from this deck. Holdover on Drain is really good too. It's just I'm also looking for double stack after that. Holdover Steel Enhancer instead? Do I hold over anything? What if it's not holdover? Holdover kills the Temperate. Seraph the Temperate. Alright, we'll cost reduce a Steel Enhancer, because otherwise nothing cost reduces those, and I'm also not going to remove them from the deck. Plus 25 to... plus 20 rather, to a Frozen Lance there, because I do want those out of the deck. I kind of want the Titan's Teeth out of the deck as well. But I'll just settle for removing more Frozen Lances. Alright, Fel. You empower your units with Rage, which unfortunately does mean that you have Sweepers as well. Definitely can't Titan Sentry on the bottom line, but if I don't, I can't use Titan's Tethys Titan Bane on the bottom line. Fine. Sentry goes here, Tethys goes here. We'll just throw a Frozen Lance on the bottom line, I guess. Shame we don't get the Edge Prior on the same floor, but... Ow. Please big heal. I know I put you in the deck. Can you stop just constantly buffing the same target, please? You've just risen with it with the floors, so now it has a ridiculous amount of rage. It's just rude. Okay. I'll pop an extra Mollusk Mage on the top floor then. If you need me to. I can't believe I haven't drawn either of my Restoration Detonations yet. Oh, cool. Found them. I swear they were both hanging out at the very bottom of the deck. Okay. Because the thing is, if I don't draw them, I just die. Right? It's not like I have a bunch of worthwhile healing cards in the deck. I have 3 cards in the deck that are desperately necessary to start the healing here. Just constantly buffing them as they rise. I see ya, I see ya. Do I need Helical Crystallis here? Or can I get a stat buff? Yeah, I'll go for the Crystallis. It's fine. Okay, we're finally back to the Drain in a situation where we can actually play it. Whoops. Should have used Restoration Detonation there instead. My bad. Gonna make sure that I don't make the same mistake there, and then Frozen Lance to save some HP. Drain. Sharpen Drain. So draining a target gives us a lot more time to stack more Frostbite early. And if we stack enough Frostbite early, there's basically no boss that can stop us. No matter how much HP they have. Seraph with your plus 1000. Do I take an Unleash the Wildwood literally just as like a save if I don't draw right? No, I need to fix the deck. Because the other one's a holdover as well, right? Like, I should be fine after that point. Take the capacity. Okay. I might dupe one of them. When you play your first spell of the turn, all spells gain all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of the battle. Okay, that'll result in like a decent amount of healing. I think Hellvent on the Restoration Detonation with the double buff. It's probably the play there. Let's look at the Concealed Caverns first, just in case it gives us something else instead. Oh. Well, I'll be. Minor Refraction on the Thorned Hollow, and now I can put the Icy Silophyte on that floor. Or the Mollusk Mage, or even both. Huh. Do I dupe the Mollusk? No, not the Mollusk Mage. Focused Growth? Actually, yeah, it is Focused Growth, specifically for the extra draw. Create a champion with more Frostbite. Yeah, it's important it stacks Frostbite 40, because that's going to make it way easier to kill the Tethys. We need to hit a much lower bar of saps and health in order to kill the Tethys with that. Enemies enter with the armor 20. I don't think I can do that. I think those Pyre Wings, unfortunately, would harvest for way too much HP. We're throwing that away on the bottom line. Intentionally. Silophyte go there. Channel Song for a Thorned Hollow. Gets all the stats. Goes in front. I mean, I guess we Restoration Detonation on the bottom floor. Might as well. But you should probably get the Focus Growth. Yeah, Titan Sentry was just buying us time there, effectively. Mollusk Mage as well. And now we just have... Gods forgive me. Another overstacked defensive floor. This is a kill floor. I know. I tried to make 2 floors. Then the game made me do a kill floor. It's not me, it's the game. I'm innocent. Definitely give it a sweep of the extra damage there. Helical, Frozen, and Get Drained. Oh, actually, Get Drained and then Titan's Tooth. Nice. Because this one's already dead to its Frostbite anyway. I don't remember who the boss is for this one. Whatever. Get him. Woo! That drain's really doing work. Doing some serious business. Putting in actual legwork here. Loving it. Ah, Neville, right. I didn't remember because you do nothing. That makes sense. Yep. That's pretty much how I expected this one was going to go down. Drain. Oh my god, it was another Titan's Bane. Yes. Good fight. Can I take and mega upgrade Guardian's Amulet to the point that it'll actually be useful? Can I actually do that? Maybe I want Ancient Synergy. Gives me something to actually do with the spell weakness eventually. But the thing is, this becomes a kill. It's a kill floor for one big dude. Is it a kill floor for two big dudes? No, the kill floor for two big dudes is the next floor with Helical Crystallis and stuff like that. So why not modify that with an Ancient Synergy? Because Guardian's Amulet offering some more sap looks like a interesting proposition. But is it a good one? I don't know. I don't think any of those really help us that much right now. Okay. So we can dupe something, or we can remove two things. I'm leaning towards removing two things, but that means I get no upgrades on the Ancient Synergy. But Ancient Synergy is usually only going to be cast in kind of like a dire scenario, and I still get to play all of my heals on the same floor because I had the edge prior. So I think I'm okay with this. First time a friendly unit is healed each turn, draw one. That's just an extra card every single turn. It's really hard to beat that. But it would have to basically be multi-strike, and it's not. Like, if that wanted to be beaten, it would basically have to have been providing me multi-strike, and that didn't happen. Okay. Then cuts a Frozen Lance, as well as another Frozen Lance. Alright. Let's see what we can get done. Friendly units enter with SAP 3. That is going to be a little annoying. Okay. See, I want some... Oh my god, this is a good opening hand. Can't play the channel song, but I get to play basically all of my minions. I'm going to have to set up on floors 2 and 3. Which unfortunately does mean Titan Sentry just goes down to the bottom floor and just sacks against this line so that I have more time to set up. This isn't how I wanted it to be, but if this is how it has to be, it's how it has to be. Savvy? I'm actually okay with throwing out the Urchin Swines as well. Cool. Probably Edge Prior in front of you, right? I want that to die before the Icy Silified, if that's going to be the case. Okay. Getting a lot of Frostbite on that floor is very valuable to me, because it actually propagates back to the Seraph the Temperate if no one's there. And no one was. I love that we actually have on Holdover the ability to still heal past all of this. Then Drain on Seraph. Stack more Frostbite even. Oh my god, I've got a really good feeling about this. Okay, restore, restoration, detonation, restore, focus growth. Helical Crystallis. Unfortunately, like, do I want to drain and Titan's Tooth on the bottom line? We're going to let that Gilded Wing go by. I think we might have to. Keeping up as much drain as I possibly can on the Seraph is, like, vitally important. So 150. You'll take 4 swipes. You'll hit us for 40 damage. Frankly, at this point, I think that's just going to happen. I need to figure out what else I'm going to do, though. Again, we have another 2 big dude line. Restoration Detonation is enough damage to guarantee that you will die, but not enough damage to kill you. Alright. I'm gonna give Sap to the Gilded Wing this time, just because I am actually worried about how many of those are going past. Okay, there's the final wave. Never mind, we can't do it anymore. Restoration Detonation. Throw out the rest of the easy spells there. And it becomes harder. Come on. It's looking good so far. I will... Oh my god. Don't talk too soon. We did it. Hell yeah! Oh. It's good to have finally earned my crown. That's not a turn of phrase, by the way. Literally at the end screen, we are going to see a crown. Woo! Hell yeah! I love that it just goes 100, 100, 99, 99, 0, 1. Oh, and I imagine people chose their favorite card. Possibly with their favorite upgrades as well with that previous one. Oh. This is a really, really stylish credits. If you're not familiar with the channel broadly, I am bound to watch the credits the first time I finish a game. I have to. This song's actually really good too. What? That's a dog? It would be really cool if Hef was a card, but yeah, no, I imagined it was going to be something like that. The, oh, okay, so the other one might have been an NPC as well. Betsy Streeter. Lovely vocals. This has big, like Ashley Barrett in Supergiant Games kind of energy to it. Oh, these are their art pieces. These can't be all of their art pieces, right? Just getting concept artists for 2 different pieces consistently. Surely. Must just be the favorite 2 of the ones that they made. But you have to watch the credits through the first time. You absolutely have to. Give some recognition to the people who actually created the experience that you decided to see through the end. I think it's very important. Power up PR team. Neat. Hey, private beta testers. There's a fair few names on here that I recognize. Oh, look, it's Sal. Neat. I like that they put them in the credits as well. Lovely little bit of recognition. And this is just a beautiful vignette. And now we get to the victory screen. So that I can show you the crown. Again, it's actually real. It's a thing. Boom. We now have a crown next to our name because we have Max Covenant Rank Victory. We only have it at the moment with Stygian Guard Awoken. And if I had to guess, I would say Stygian Guard Awoken would probably be one of the easiest to get it with. So we have a big journey ahead of us as we get it with Hellhorn Awoken, Hellhorn Stygian, Hellhorn Umbra, Hellhorn Remnant, Awoken Hellhorns, and so on and so forth. But for the moment, I'm gonna go to that run summary screen, hold on here for a second and say that my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Monster Train. The series will continue, but I will say, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. If you do like the videos, please click like. It does help make my content out to new people. And if you'd like to see more content like this, consider subscribing if you haven't. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you next time.